same thing with this, except they're paying money.
I'm very happy to help.
Mr. President, once again, thank you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. We'll see you soon. Thank you.
All right, guys, let's get over to the right side of media. You know how we like to do things, and then we're going to switch it on over to the left. Let's get right into it.
Everybody stop what you're doing. There's a man on the top of the White House.
Mr. President, what are you doing up there?
Come down and talk to us.
Man on the roof.
What are you building?
It's another way to spend my money for the country. Anything I do is financed by me, so you don't have to worry. It's contributed. Just like my salary is contributed. Nobody ever mentions that.
That's
He's probably checking to see if there's a sloped roof. You can't be too careful. Builder Trump is the best Trump. He's taking a big, beautiful look at his big, beautiful renovations.
I mean, he is a real estate mogul. He does have a love for buildings.
Once that big, beautiful ballroom gets erected, he's probably not going to want to leave.
I got the highest vote in the history of Texas, a record that they say won't be beaten unless I run again.
Are you going to run again? The
No,
Constitution.
probably not.
Okay.
Probably not.
Probably doing a lot of work there. Before he was on the roof, he called into CNBC
Hey, man,
and told them to fact check him, and they did.
Here we go. So you did get the highest number of votes in Texas, so that's true. But when you were talking about,
then you don't have to say anything more, Joe.
I got to say this.
No, don't say anything more.
No,
Don't qualify it by saying,
No, I'm
I
not
got
gonna,
the highest number of votes.
You did.
In the
you
history
did. I'm moving
of
on. I'm
Texas.
moving on.
The media is being whipped into shape, but not the Democrats. Trump says they're a lost cause.
The Democrat Party is self-destructing. I mean, when you have low IQ people like Crockett,
Oh, he's a real one.
I wonder if she's in a relationship to the late, great Davy Crockett. She's a very low IQ person. Somebody said the other day she's one of the leaders of the party. I said, you got to be kidding. The Democrats are lost. They have Trump derangement syndrome so bad that they can't walk. They can't talk. They don't know where they're going.
Democrats can't walk or talk, but they think they can throw a punch.
We are not only going to punch you back, but we are going to knock you out.
We are ready to fight fire with fire. No butter knife to the gunfight. We are ready to bring the fire, bring the heat.
This is not the Democratic Party of your grandfather, right? Which would bring a pencil to a knife fight. We're bringing a knife to a knife fight.
This is an all-out war, and everything is on the table.
The fight's in Texas, and Democrats took a private plane to Chicago, checked into the hotel, ordered room service, and FaceTimed CNN from their foxhole 1,000 miles away. Democrats are like a boxer, talked a lot of trash during the weigh-in, and when the bell rings, they just dance around and they never let their hands go. Jazzy, not to be confused with Davy Crockett, says that's called spice.
I am standing here with one of my faves right here, honey.
Yes.
Listen, and guess what? Neither one of us are in Texas. You know why? Because we know that it is time to stand up, rise up, and fight back.
I mean, why don't y'all do that in y'all state, in Texas, with y'all constituents? Instead, y'all ran away. I mean, it seems pretty cowardly. And then y'all trying to frame it as strength. Like I said, it's like you're walking out the door talking about how you going to beat that guy up, but you steadily exiting the building.
Against these fools that think that we're weak. One thing that they should know, when it comes to a Black woman and a Latina,
That's right.
they're about to get a little spice, okay?
Jelly says it's time to fight, and then she left. The real Davy Crockett died fighting for Texas at the Alamo. That's real bravery. The real Davy Crockett gave his life so Jazzy can paint resist on her fingernails, then flee north and hide behind JB back ribs. But after Democrats crossed state lines, they said they're not actually on the run.
You know, I mean, look, the reason I don't like Jasmine Crockett is because she's fake. It's like, first off, that hood stuff, drop it, sis. You're from Arkansas. You went to a preppy school. I mean, you had a pretty good upbringing. Talk like it, please. You don't got to do all this theatrics.
Yes, y'all been getting something wrong. I've been seeing a lot of headlines that say that these Texas legislators are fleeing. These Texas legislators ain't fleeing. These Texas legislators are fighting.
Yeah. Well, if a man can be a woman, then fleeing is the new fighting. But Texas voters, when they look at these legislators, they see deserters. They want Democrats to fight for them, not for their own political power. You know they're out of ammo when they compare gerrymandering to gas chambers.
People are like, well, how did the Holocaust happen? How was somebody in a position to kill all them people? Well, good people remain silent. Or good people didn't realize that what happens to them can very soon happen to me or somebody I love.
Oh, Lord.
The Democrats have compared a lot of things to the Holocaust, but this is the first time I think they've ever equated redistricting to genocide. Kind of how they think. When you lose your job, learn to code. When they lose their job, it's a human atrocity.
Bro.
These jobs aren't even that important.
I mean, yeah, when like I said, when an immigrant takes your job or illegal takes your job, well, I guess you should have learned the code or, finance or something. Oh, well. But, they take their job. It is a threat to democracy. I just can't believe it. This is so unfair. Okay.
The Texas legislature only meets once every 2 years. All these people have second jobs. Every day they don't show up to work, Texas is going to slap them with a $500 fine. But Democrats are pulling a Hunter. They say they won't pay.
That is not a law. It's a House rule. And these House rules are written by Republicans and passed by Republicans. They are subservient to state law and the state constitution and the U.S. Constitution. So I think we have a lot to say about what we think of these fines, but nobody's scared.
Texas Democrats say the only way you get them out is in handcuffs.
Tried to arrest you? Would you resist that attempt?
No, if law enforcement arrests me, I will go peacefully.
Democrats are dying to get.
And shout out to my man, Parabolic Curvature. I have to say this. Disagree with people all you want. Don't attack them personally. It is a sure sign of someone not ready to defend their opinion. I mean, exactly. Now, yeah, of course, I can't do that to you guys, but I can sure do that to the political pundits. But yeah, now I definitely feel you guys. I definitely feel you on that, Parabolic. That's why I try to tone down the the making fun of the Democrat rhetoric a lot. I be trying to chill sometimes, but y'all do get a bit outrageous.
Arrested, trust me. So they can say Abbott's a slave catcher. They're going to poke their head out of the Hyatt. They're going to get arrested. They're going to get flown home. And then the bill's going to get passed. Just so they can tell their base, see, I'm a fighter. I got arrested for Texas.
I mean, wow. So they run, and here, this is what could possibly happen. I think they're rather being, arrested, or I don't know. These dudes might try to literally view themselves as social justice warriors. So they might actually go ahead and get arrested. Say I got arrested for Texas. This is what it's like living under Donald Trump's dictatorship. Wah, wah, wah.
Trump says they can either do it the easy way or the hard way.
I think they've abandoned the state. Nobody's seen anything like it, even though they've done it twice before. And in a certain way, it almost looks like they've abandoned the state. It looks very bad. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Should the FBI get involved? Should the FBI get involved?
Well, they may have to. You can't just sit it out. You have to go back. You have to fight it out. That's what elections are all about.
The media is admitting Trump's right again.
I think it's a bad look for a party that claims to be always trying to protect the democracy is to hole up in a state that gerrymanders, the state of Illinois.
Democrats rigged the game, and now they're whining that Republicans are winning by the very rules they wrote. Just like they're whining about Pam Bondi investigating Comey, Clapper, and Brennan. Sorry, these are the new rules. Not every Democrat's happy about how this is going down. Mayor Johnson says, JB back, don't forget about your boys in Chicago.
As much as I appreciate Illinois helping out people from Texas, the South Side and the West Side could use that same level of energy.
JB back's given free hotel rooms to migrants and now fleabagging Texans. But the guys on the South Side, they can't even get a good rate at the Holiday Inn. Obama's wingman, he's telling Texas Democrats to just hole up in the Windy City forever. And if they don't, Republicans will steal the next election.
If you want to play with fire, and that's what we're doing here, you put in a bunch of partisan hacks who are not supposed to be in the House, who are there because of gerrymandering and a whole range of other things that Republicans are doing, and then
so what? Why would everybody just draw back their gerrymandering, go back to the original districts before y'all got there, and then, fair is fair. But if you guys want to complain when, the Republicans do what y'all do, Sorry, but we're just not hearing it. I mean, we're just not hearing it. It is okay. Y'all be just fine. You know what? We wouldn't even be mad if y'all try to do some gerrymandering yourselves at that point.
At risk the possibility that that body would not certify who the next president was. That's why this is a national problem.
How dare Mr. Fast and Furious cast doubt on the integrity of an election? That hasn't even happened yet. Kathy Hochul, whose egregious redistricting attempt got slapped down by a state judge, says anything's allowed if you're fighting for democracy.
If we refuse to fight for our democracy, then we're doomed to lose it. We don't want our democracy lost. And that's why I am sick and tired of fighting these battles with my hands tied behind my back.
And nothing says fight for our democracy than another impeachment.
I will not stop. And I promise you, this president is going to, he's going to be brought down. Yeah. He's going to be brought down. He has to be brought down. And I don't mean physically. I'm talking about politically. We will bring him down. He will be impeached again.
Every time the ponytail smacks Trump with his cane, the president grows taller.
Donald Trump benefits so much from Trump derangement syndrome. So much. And that's the ultimate irony of the media's Trump derangement syndrome. They're helping the very person they're trying to destroy.
Yo, Vlad, he's like, make every district a square, a perfect square across the board. So there's no BS no more. I mean, we're going to have a couple cutoffs, but mainly things will be equal. Shout out Vladstein. And I mean, Castro, I hear you, but that's not every farmer. I know you could pick out a couple good farmers who treat them well, but all right, I didn't want to make this point, but it's kind of like the slave master point of, we're like, yo, what you mean? Not all of us treat our slaves bad. Some of us treat them, there's some of us that treat us right. Like, it's still wrong, but some of us still treat them right. It's just that argument right there. It's like, bro, yes, it's still wrong to hire them, but we treat them right. Not everybody treats them right, but look, what you mean? We do. It's like, it's kind of the same argument. It's almost like vouching for slavery in a way. Like, well, they house them set. I mean, so did the slave masters.
Sure.
This deranged behavior and ludicrous attacks on the president have turned him into a political giant, walking on the roof of the White House, gazing down at the Democrats who look very small.
Hundreds here do the same. And look, dog, I'm gonna be real with you. I can see that. I can see that happening in North Carolina. But to say that happens across the board when there are statistics that show otherwise is just like, I get it. We can name a few good apples. But like I said, that's the same thing they did with slavery. We can name a few good slave masters that didn't viciously beat their slaves. We can name a good name a good couple of farmers that actually, paid their illegal workers. But then there are also some that are extremely grimy that paid them barely nothing, just like in slavery. There's some that damn near maimed them. It's like, it's the same thing. That's why I don't agree with it. I'll be honest with you. Like, just make them citizens and pay them regular wages then. I understand that they do that in some places, but that's not across the board.
Click here to subscribe.
And if it was, then I'm just like, what the hell? Then go ahead and make them citizens at that point. Actually, I mean, the only reason why they don't want them to be illegal because there's advantages of having them. I mean, they don't got to give health insurance or nothing like that. Like, they'd have to give an American. So either way, in your argument, you're pretty much saying they're cheating the government to benefit this illegal that's not American? Like, is that what we're really, like going for? But hey, shout out my man Castro continuing. He says, limit the scope of statistics where they're valid. I mean, if we were to limit the scope of statistics in North Carolina, I mean, I believe you would be right. If we took the average there, okay, yeah, I can see you being right just off what you're telling me. But if we took it in other places, in other states that aren't so kind, that, some of these guys do exploit these guys, then I'm pretty sure we're going to see a different reality. I mean,